Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. In today's video, it was going to be just a video of me using mini makeup products, but I figure let's turn it into also a chatty get ready with me because I feel like a lot's going on in the world right now and I feel like I want to share with you guys where Scott and I are in this world we're living in right now and give you some updates about what's going on. So if you guys want to see that while I use small makeup products, then keep on watching. Let's go. So I'm going to be starting off with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So I feel like dates are very important in this environment we're in right now. So as I'm filming this, it is Saturday, March 14th. It is 8:30 in the morning. And as of yesterday, I have begun social distancing myself as much as I can. Scott and I live in Bucks County, which is north of Philadelphia, and we live almost like on the border of two counties here, and we live on the border of Montgomery County and Bucks County, and Montgomery County actually this past week had everything shut down because of so many outbreaks. I'm not going to throw around the C word because I feel like I've heard if you say that word you get demonetized, and I'm just trying to tell you guys what's going on around us and how we are currently coping. So we live in Bucks, but most of our family lives in Montgomery County. So it's definitely been weird. Now I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Now I have the capability to work from home and I've been working from home most of this week. I only was in on Tuesday, and after Tuesday, I actually wasn't feeling well. So I didn't go in most of the week because of that. And then by Thursday afternoon, the governor kind of shut down a lot of the stuff near us. So we went food shopping that day and it was crazy. I am trying to post updates on my Twitter and my Instagram account. Also, starting on Thursday when the governor kind of shut everything down, I started documenting. So it will probably be a vlog, but I really want to document this experience we're going through, not only just to like have it, but this whole situation, like I think it'll just be interesting to have it documented to, you know, look back on and remember what we all went through, and just like a little virtual diary of this experience. So we got a lot of food on, I shouldn't say a lot, we got food on Thursday night because I basically called Scott when the governor closed everything, because Scott works in New Jersey, and I said, he's shutting everything down. I need you to leave work. I'm not okay. I'm very scared now. We need to go food shopping before it gets crazy. And it was crazy when we went, but it wasn't, I don't think, at the height of crazy. So I think we picked the perfect time to physically go. For concealer, I'm going to use this Clinique Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer. So I mean, for me, this isn't super hard, honestly. Like, I'm not a little social butterfly over here. So another thing is, Scott's actual job is not a job that can be done virtually the way my job can be done virtually. So he still does have to go into his office, which is an interesting thought, but whatever. Again, you know, by the time this video goes up, things could be totally different. I have literally no idea what could happen today, let alone tomorrow, let alone next week. You know, obviously all the sports leagues have been canceled. So I created Board Game March Madness here, which we're going to be playing a board game once a day. So it's getting wild here. Last night we played Scrabble. It honestly gives me more time to work on my channel, make TikToks, stuff like that. I still have my family's taxes to do, so I'll be doing that. I mean, it's not too crazy around here other than the fact that we're consciously not leaving the house. Like, usually I don't want to leave the house. Now it's like, make sure you don't leave the house. It's a little different. I'm going to use these Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Moonlight. Oh gosh, I used way too much. Whoops. Okay, now I'm going to use the Cover FX Translucent Light Setting Powder. Oh, and this sponge I was using, this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge. I actually really like it a lot. It's super squishy and easy to work with. And I feel like I can, you know, tap my whole face with it. I don't feel like I only can use it with concealer. It's cool, I like it. And with my I should really tell you guys what I've been using. So with my foundation, I use the Love is the Foundation brush. This was from 2 or 3 years ago. And now I'm going to go in with the Eyeliner brightening brush. I've been loving these brushes from Eyeliner. I don't know about you guys. I do know that on Friday, Scott will have a new video up on his channel. I believe we're going to be filming it today. I've never filmed a sit down video for Scott's channel, so I don't know what it is going to be like, but I'm so happy to see him editing again because he did YouTube way before I did YouTube. There's just like this weird eeriness going on, I feel like right now, and I just wanted to play with small makeup because that's fun. And you know, when I did my video where I talked about my makeup inventory, I said a lot of the items I was counting as one were small items because I didn't want to differentiate between full size and mini size. So I thought, why not play with some of the minis in this video, because I'm trying to use my collection this year. So I'm gonna go with this Moda powder brush. It's like this really big fluffy powder brush with the Cover FX powder. And we're gonna set the face. Dude, I am like trying my hardest to tone down this highlight and it's not working. If you guys are also stuck inside, you'll have to let me know what kind of things you guys have been choosing to do. Before we did go food shopping, I went on Pinterest and I just found a bunch of recipes and I made a list of all the ingredients I would need, and that's one of the things we're doing. I have been posting those on my Instagram, and there's an Instagram story that saves all of my recipes. And of course, Scott gives his review of every recipe. For eyeliner, I'm gonna go in with this Julep long lasting eyeliner. It is almost gone. I also made muffins yesterday. They turned out pretty good. For brows, I'm gonna go in with this Billion Dollar Brows Mini Universal Brow Pencil. I'm trying to think of anything else that's been going on that's been interesting. It's weird filming this because I know by the time this video goes up, everything's going to be different because one day is so different than the next day. And I mean, I guess that's just generally how life is. This is just such like an unprecedented experience in our life. And I'm trying not to look at it and I'm not necessarily trying to not be negative, but I'm trying to take this time and use it in the best way that I can. But, you know, I also don't necessarily want to be positive, because I do know there are people out there hurting and I don't want to make it look like their pain doesn't matter. So like I want to be very, very sensitive to this topic because it is not a good time in the world. I'm going to go in with my mini ABH Clear Brow Gel, my all-time favorite. All right, let's do bronzer. I have this mini Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in the shade medium. It's kind of more of like it's got more of like a red tone, which sometimes I don't mind. I'm gonna use this BH Cosmetics 125 brush and bronze up our face. Something I know that I have been procrastinating is definitely my Poshmark. I have so much inventory in this closet of products I want to list on Poshmark. And for some reason, I have been procrastinating it for so long. And there's no real reason for me to procrastinate it. I just keep doing it and it's very frustrating. And I'm wondering if, you know, in this time where I'm home and have a little maybe extra free time, maybe I'll start listing. It's definitely something that I'm passionate about and I'm very interested, and I like the idea of doing it. And I don't know, right? It's not like I'm trying to be like a professional reseller right now, because everything in here is like my stuff that I would be selling. It's not like clothes I went out and bought to resell. But the actual, like, I watch a lot of people on YouTube who are resellers and it just seems really interesting. Like, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, for blush, I'm going to use this Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur in the shade Mauve Sunrise. So if you saw, I did get the MAC blushes that are like these, and one of the MAC blushes that are like these, and I really, really love it. And I like this one, and I know that these have been at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Don't understand, thought this was a new product. I personally have looked for like, there's like a more like nudie shade of this, and I've looked and I haven't found it, but I obviously am not going to TJ Maxx and Marshalls anytime soon, so I'm gonna try it with this sponge and just kind of like use like the naked part and just kind of go in, there. I do like this format of blush. I feel like it's really like simple and easy to use once you realize that all you have to do is use your sponge, and then I'm just gonna use the bronzer brush and just kind of tap it in a little, and then kind of blend it all together with the powder brush. I will say eyeshadow was weird. I didn't really know what to consider a mini eyeshadow, so I picked an eyeshadow palette that had 3 eyeshadows. This is the Balm Smoke Balm with Foil Volume 4 palette. It has these 3 shades in it, so I'm gonna make a really easy eye look. And I'm gonna start with this NYX number 16 pencil with the shade here, which is called Luminous. This is not a tutorial. I don't know why I just started like explaining all of a sudden instead of talking about life. I will say, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I recently had a boom in new subscribers because I did a collab with Ashley Clady, and then not long after I was Samantha March's creator spotlight this month, and it's been extremely, what's the word? I'm extremely humbled by their kindness towards me. You know, there are a lot of really, really nice people in this space, and I am very fortunate and grateful that I have met some very, very nice people who have been so helpful to me. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with this. This is the Smokey Eye brush. This is from a pastel collection that Moda has. I'm gonna mix these 2 together. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm going to be doing a Q&A video, I think at the end of this month, to answer questions, to answer any questions people have, both new and old. And I'll be posting on my community tab, on my Instagram stories, and probably on Twitter, where anyone can leave questions. I'm Things by the Berk everywhere here: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. 3 eyeshadow look. Boom. Okay, for a mini setting spray, I have this Ofra Makeup Fixer. I actually love the spray on the new Makeup Fixer, and I have the old one, and my plan is to just keep refilling this. I haven't emptied this yet, but I was just gonna keep refilling it because I don't like the sprayer on the original, but I like the sprayer on this. I'm gonna do lip first. So I have this mini NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade American Woman. This is like maybe like a reward point at Sephora a couple years ago. It's a very, very lightweight formula. I really do like it a lot. And then I'm gonna use my mini roller lash. I realize this is my last roller lash, so that's a problem. I feel a little bit shiny, so just going to tap over the places that I feel like maybe the setting spray shinied us up a little too much. And there you have it, a full face made with only mini makeup. Wild, crazy, revolutionary, I know. But that is it for this video. I hope everyone out there is doing well. I hope you're all staying safe. I hope everyone is healthy and happy, and you know, feel free to reach out to me in my DMs if you ever want to, you know, just have someone to vent to. I'm more than willing to listen. I am not the greatest at comforting people, but I can try my best. Yeah, that's it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.